Phebe Swill. My show is called the Phebe Swill Platform. And on my show, we discuss everything, human interest issues, ranging from entertainment, politics, sports, you name it, that can get you excited and entertained. We discuss it all on the Phebe Swill Platform. Hello and welcome to the Phebe Swill Platform. I am Phebe Swill. In today's program, we'll be talking to one of the newest moms in town. Well, not like she's like brand new, because she put to bed some time ago, but Zainab Sheriff. We're going to talk to Zainab today to get to know more things about her. And this is her second appearance in the Phebe Swill Platform.
My name is Carolina George.
Okay.
I need a job.
Really?
Yeah.
Sorry, dear, we're not hiring now.
What do you mean you guys won't hire? They will hire your type, but me, they don't want me in this company. We will contact now. Big man, big fool. Look you on Jerry here. We will contact now from Europe. Those are local area in Africa. Look where you fever, like never pay your office. We're not gonna give us in job now this place. Idiot.
Connect.
Can't she told this, Leonard?
You count plenty money?
Nope.
Then, waiting.
I invested all my money.
On what?
Clothing. You know, you dress up for success. Hello, Daddy.
Daddy? I have two daughters and you definitely know what of them.
Perhaps some wild oats you said long ago.
Zainab, it's time to get to know your other name now, Mrs.
Hansen.
Hansen.
Yeah.
That's when I get to practice it. Mrs. Hansen. That's good.
Yeah.
Zainab, how's life after the baby?
Great. It's different. I'm more in love. Like, you know, when you have a child, that's when you feel real love.
You know, I don't know. I don't have a child.
Maybe when you have a child, you understand. I always tell people, like, once you have a child, then you can relate to your mom when she says, I love you. Because now when your mom says, I love you, just like, I love you too. But when you have a baby, you feel that kind of love that is from...
It's a different new meaning.
It has a different depth to it. That's when you actually truly understand love. So right now, I would just like to thank my mom, but she's dead.
I told her to bring my celebrity baby Chris here, but Chris is not here. What happened?
His dad said he's not a celebrity.
Huh?
Yeah, but he's more famous than me. Tell me, my sister. He's like, my child is not a celebrity.
I know him, so how come he's not a celebrity?
Yeah.
Then obviously that man, they jealous the Peking.
The jealous the Peking.
So what's his name? I know it's Chris, but what's his full name?
Christian Jaja Hansen.
Okay, save that for tomorrow. I'll say so why did you name him that?
Well, Christian is my my brother-in-law's name. My husband, his older brother, his name is Christian. I met him one time. He's such a beautiful human being. I was looking at him like, why didn't I meet you instead of this one? So I promised him there. I was like, if we have a son, I will name my son Christian. And then Jaja is my mother's name. You know, my mom is fuller, so Jaja is like elder sister, yeah. Yes. But I just want my mom's name in his name so bad, I couldn't name him Fatmata. So it's like Christian Jaja.
Ah, that would have been lovely.
I know.
Call him Fatmata. Courtesy of Zainab. You know more King so.
La La Land.
Yeah! Mamina Power.
Mm-hmm.
So how's everything going now, the workload, especially that you have Chris?
Yeah. Well, right now, since I have him, all the work I've been doing is mentally. I have not really started the physical bit of it yet. I'm going to start working physically probably in about 2 months. But you understand, like the mental work that go into show business, what we do, it's more mental than actually physical. Once you get to the physical part, it's the finished product. So I'm doing the mental work now. So in 2 months' time, I will be starting to do the physical work.
By the way, congratulations on all the awards 2017.
I just need to do this for my awards.
When we received the 50 most influential young Sierra Leoneans, so there 48 other people plus herself and me making 50. Congratulations.
Thank you, and congratulations to you too.
It seems we're sharing the same stage on every.
I know! You're touching on my phone. That's in
She's crazy. She actually collected how many awards?
3 awards.
3 awards. And there was a lot of talk about Zainab received all the awards, but was it for you as an individual or was it on the ZZ production?
No, ZZ production, the movie received 2 awards, which goes to the company. I received 1 award, which is for I think for leading actress. So And 3 awards, 2 for the movie for Best Picture and Best Film. No, Best Films, I think. I don't remember. The awards are too plenty. I'm just so successful. Come on.
Zainab, how do you feel about the success that comes around? You seem to have life
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, it's not really on the right track. Phoebe, you know the hustle, you know. We're in the same business. I keep saying you know because I know you know. So everything is not on the right track, but I'm hustling and I'm seeing results, and I am really grateful for that.
Speaking about your hustling takes you sometimes way up high to the extreme, and you get criticism from the public. Like when you're at home, when you see those comments on Facebook or somewhere else, or you hear them talk about you negatively, how do you feel?
I feel I'm a star, and I do have fans. I do have people that think they hate me, because I swear to God, I swear to Allah, I don't think anybody hates me. They don't know me. If you don't know me enough to hate me. You see me on social media. Maybe you hate my picture, but you cannot hate me. So I feel I'm a star. So I feel sometimes I really feel like sometimes when they insult me, they're enjoying themselves. So I'm like, you know what, I'm an entertainer. You go ahead and have fun, because I'm having fun here reading all these insults.
Let's go back to those pictures you released that some said was a tea stick of you during pregnancy, and some condemned. What was going through your mind when you decided to go take those pictures?
Phoebe, I'm an artist. Before I even got pregnant, when I was not pregnant, when I was not married, when I see a pregnant woman, I see the transformation of the body, like your body transforms. You become this woman and your body is going through so much. And I always say to myself, if I'm ever pregnant, I would like to take a naked picture, like just absolutely naked. It's just, for me, it's artistic. What I saw was art. When I was taking this picture, I told the cameraman what kind of pose I want, how I want it to look like, what kind of makeup I want. For me, that was pure art. And I'm telling you, up till date, that is the most beautiful picture I have ever taken. I love it. I frame it. It's in my living room.
Why do you think some people are frowning at it?
I think because for me, I'm an artist. Okay, since I was 14, I've been in the entertainment industry. I'm attracted to art. I am not a bank manager. I am not a politician. I am not a teacher. I am not a lawyer. You will not understand what you're not into. That's what I would say to them. If you're a lawyer, you sit in your office, you judge me as you're a lawyer, you have your morals. It's different from my own morals. If you're a politician or you're a banker, it depends on what you're into. You go to school, you study for a lawyer, so your morals are like a lawyer. When you speak like a lawyer, you act like a lawyer. I am an artist, I'm into art. So sometimes you will not understand what I'm doing, or sometimes you can't relate because we're not on the platform, we don't work on the same path. But sometimes I just want people to understand, not to criticize what you don't understand. Because I felt it was unnecessary. People let me swear me all. People were like, Zainab, let me rape picking in a salon, and that was it's with me up till today. The lady said that, and it was so casual. She just threw it there. Zainab, now you don't even rape picking in a salon. I felt so bad because I was raped growing up. So it's like when you're saying things to people, maybe you just think about it a little because you don't know me enough to say those things. You can curse me, curse me, whatever. But when you say I'm responsible for raping Sierra Leone, now that is very deep and hurtful. So for me, it's like they don't understand me, and it's okay. It's okay, Phoebe. They can curse all they want. Curse me, I will enjoy. I'm fine.
How does your husband react to all of the things you do, including that naked picture?
Baby.
Now today, he's also just jealous of my favorite Chris, that he is not allowed to come here today. But then, how does he feel about you taking naked pictures?
When I was taking the picture, it was me, my husband, and the camera guy. Because we cannot allow a third person, the cameraman, assistant, and everybody that works for him was outside. It's just me, my husband. My husband was holding the light.
Is some lucky chap, you know.
Yeah.
Was it he or she?
A he.
I know several people want to be in that scene right now. But
so my husband was holding the lights for him because we cannot afford to have a third person inside because of privacy reason. So it was just the three of us. So my husband was there when I was taking those pictures, and he loved them. He loved them. We just have this, we're just here, we're in the same place.
What nationality is your husband?
He's Danish.
Well, probably some people will say, Back then, have you...
But wait, Phoebe, I'm not... What do you think of my picture?
Do you want an honest opinion?
Yeah.
Oh, this is where I enjoy this part of it. Zainab.
But if you're about to be a bitch, I'm gonna kill you right now.
Ask me, and I'm gonna give it to her straight up because she's asking my opinion.
I just need some water.
Sweetie,
Oh, okay.
Now, with that picture, first of all, you saying it's artistic, I agree, I would not disagree. But then looking at it from another angle, the country we're living in, Sierra Leone, is not exposed to such things.
But why you say that you're not exposed?
I can't see for play, mademoiselle.
Oh, you don't even talk French. This is serious.
I'm loving this one, sweetie. So you see, Sierra Leone is not up to that level of, seeing our stars taking such pictures in other countries, like in the Western world. We see it happening, and mostly it's for like magazine covers and all of that. So for Sierra Leone, I would say it's new, and to some people it's strange. So it's just kind of crazy. And this is Sierra Leone where some of the young people are just confused and they're not sure what they're doing, who they are, and what they want to become. They look up to some people like you and I, and so there are people, young girls, who whatever you do for them is acceptable.
Yeah.
Whatever the parents say, they don't care. What you do or what you say is acceptable for them. So for such kids, you understand like the trend where it goes. But on a whole, you saying artistic, yes, it is artistic. So me voting on both ends, yes, it can be art, but then the context, Sierra Leone,
I understand what you're saying.
That's where the question mark comes in.
But this is what exactly what you just said, everybody that opposed the picture, that's the same mindset they're going with. And they talk about the morals and the exposure of Sierra Leone. But what about, for me, I owe it to myself.
But did you have those considerations prior
when I was
taking the pictures? Yeah.
No, I wasn't. Honestly, when I'm about to do what I want to do, especially when it comes to my career and what I do, I use my head, because that's what I have used that has got me this far. And I try not to think of what everybody else is thinking and not to look at what everybody else, because then I'll get confused. Because to be authentic, you only have to listen to yourself. And maybe I am too exposed, because I started modeling at 14. I've lived in Europe. I've modeled in so many places. And so looking at that picture for me, it's just an ordinary, beautiful picture. And for somebody that has not been to where I have been, I can understand from where they're coming from, and they talk about the morals and this.
What about the religious aspects of our society?
Yeah, I'm a Muslim. You see me? In Ramadan, I'm all covered up. But at the same time,
so how does that, aside from that picture now, it's you on a whole, how does your arts and everything you do, how does it relate to you being a Muslim woman?
Baby, if I am to consider my religion, first of all, I will not even be singing. I will not be acting. I will not be doing all the things I am doing if I am to consider what my religion say. I can always say I do have a religion. I respect God. When I have my problems, I run to Him, and every night I ask Him for forgiveness. But at the same time, I am an entertainer. I owe a responsibility to myself and my fans to be the best that I can be. And sometimes they will not agree with it. I understand. You see, I keep saying I don't think they hate me. I think sometimes they're mad at me. Some of these people that insult me, sometimes they're also my fan. It's out of frustration. They're so confused. They don't know what I'm doing, and they go crazy. Because sometimes you see them the other day, I am all dressed and covered. They're like, oh, Zainab, my girl, but maybe they cursed me yesterday.
The same girl with those naked pictures is the same woman here, right?
Exactly. So basically, I think for me, I should be allowed to have the freedom to do what I want to do as an artist. That's the only way they will enjoy it.
Zainab, we're not judging you. We're trying to understand you. See things from your angle, from where you're coming from. She's Zainab Sheriff. We still keep calling her Zainab Sheriff, even though she's married. I'm sure she doesn't mind, do you?
No, I don't mind.
Great. We're taking a break. This is the Phebe Swill Platform, and we'll be right back. Now, we want to get to know, how did she grow up? Earlier on, she spoke about being raped when she was younger. Let's see if we can get a discussion on that.
Entertainment.
Baby, love me, yeah. You like it all day, you go give me banana. One grape of boy, you make a sit on house. I know cook for something nice for you, in house. And I'm looking very nice for you back, down house. Look down the bar, Zainab Sheriff. Na me na the power. Na me na the sowe. Na me na the Mr. Memuna. Na me na the party from here to go letter. Na me the entertain you way. The way me love you way. I love you like how much you love a banana. The way me love you, I love you like how me body love the donna banana. Baby love me, yeah. Like in a day you go give me banana. One game bobo, you make us sit on house. I know cook for something nice for you, yeah now. And I'm looking very nice for you back, now. Look down the bar, we want judge me man. Nine coco boros. All the way from DC, I'm shutting down the city. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm killing the beats and back to no get no pity. From here to go letter, na me the entertain you way. The way me love you way, I love you like how much you love a banana. The way me love you, I love you like how me body love the donna banana. Baby love me, yeah. Like in a day you go give me banana. One great bobo, you make us sit on house. I know cook for something nice for you, yeah now. And I'm looking very nice for you back, now. Look down the bar, we want judge me man. Nine coco boros. All the way from DC, I'm shutting down the city. I'm killing the beats in fact and I'll get no pity. Zainab Sheriff. Na me na the power. Na me na the soul. Na me na the Mr. Memuna. Na me na the party from here to go letter. Na me the entertain way.
Sugar Entertainment.
Welcome back. It's the Phebe Swill Platform. Still here. I have the Mamina Power straight from Sugar Entertainment. Now, Zainab, earlier on you talked about being raped at an early age. Now, let's get to know your upbringing. Where were you born and what kind of family would you say you were born into?
I was born in Kisii, Leadinall Street to be precise, but then I ended up living all over Kisii, Samuels, Opwell Street, Castle Farm. You know, my mom used to say, Uda no get house, no get address. So, me being one of her children, every year they give you notice.
How many of you did she have?
My mom had 10 children.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
Like, your mom gave birth to 10 children?
10 children, literally 10 to be exact.
Are you all of the same dad?
No, she married when she was 15. It was like those forceful marriage, and then she gave birth to 3 children. She gave birth twice. Once she had twins and their brother, so 3 children. And then she ran away, and then she came to the city, and then she met the love of her life, and then they have 5 kids. And then
That's 8.
yeah, and then he died. Then unfortunately for her, she met my dad.
So on
Then
the list
2
of
with
children,
my dad.
you're like way down.
I'm the least one. Yeah.
Spoiled child.
You know.
Were your parents educated?
My dad is very educated. My mom never went to school. She went to the Arabic school. She's educated in the Arabic way. Like, she knows everything in the Quran, flip back and forth. She was a cherno. They call her a cherno. A cherno is a woman that knows the Quran so to a point where she can actually preach. So she was a cherno. But in the English way, she was not educated. She never went to school.
What was growing up like for you?
It was fun having to be the last born. I was very stubborn and I was always cursing my sisters and they were always beating me up. Sometimes they beat me up in group. Sometimes like 3 or 4 of them, I just like course.
Yeah, you look like the mouthy kind.
Yeah.
I wonder how your husband copes with you.
Oh my husband, we don't fight because he is very sarcastic, so am I. So we just throw sarcastic comments at each other all day long. So we're doing fine. He's a lot like me.
Wouldn't do that.
Please, I beg.
We'll just
Don't ruin my life. I'm already stupid enough.
That's the part about you where I just, like, you don't care. That's fine. Zainab, what was life like for you? Like, how would you describe your home when you were growing up? What kind of family was it?
It was a very close and fun family. My mom was running the house, as in, she was that kind of woman. She has a big personality. She was in charge. She's funny. We always run to our mom. Like, if I'm hungry, I will never go to my dad. I always go to my mom if I'm hungry.
Was your dad
if I want school fee.
kind of person?
No, my dad was cool. That's the thing. My dad was not strict. My dad will not be there commanding things. My dad is just cool. My mom was the one running the thing, so we always go to our mom. We will only go to our dad if we want to have fun, if we want to play, because our dad was relaxed. Like I remember one time I went to school and my teacher beat me up because I couldn't afford the what's the name? Things Fall Apart. They were selling it and I didn't have money. So I ran back home and I tell my mom and I tell the teacher, I'm like, I'm going to call my mom for you. You don't even know.
Actually, what was the status of your family?
There was no money. We will cook like 2-3 times a week. Like not every day. That's why I'm so used to Gary. Ask anybody that knows me. Gary and milk is my thing, yo. I always have Gary and milk. I'm so used to it. I can live on that forever. I'm so used to it.
Which school did you attend?
I attended Nurul Islamic Primary School, commonly known as Kampala. It's a nickname. You're not allowed to call it Kampala because I used for customer because when they call it Kampala, one yai. Yeah. I go to uniform.
Call it that.
And when I'm in school, like why they got me home, I pick me to go to Kampala, why they Lego bad because them for say. And then after that, I went to the Richard Hallen Secondary School.
Is that at Calabar Town?
No, Shell New Road.
Okay, that's at the east.
Yeah, Shell New Road. I attended Richard Hallen, and then I attended Ahmadiyya Muslim Secondary School. Yeah, that's the senior school that I attend. But throughout my years of school, from primary school to Ahmadiyya, I think I only have one result because I only really sit an exam once. I was bribing. Like, why waste your time to go to school? After one time, I'm like, I'm done. Give me 300,000 and then go to the next class. That's why I am so educated, but I'm so stupid. That's because I never really go to school.
Like, how can one be so educated and be so stupid?
That's because you bribe your way through. That's it. No, but seriously, that's a bad thing, you know. When I was young, I thought I was the shit.
Oh, so now you know it's bad.
Oh, no, I'm old enough to know.
To younger kids who do that.
Don't do it. You will end up like me. You will end up going all the way to Form 5, but you cannot speak proper English or spell. You're so uneducated, but educated. Don't do it. I would say don't do it. I did that. Now I regret.
Amaze me.
Girl, I want to see to ask now. You know, say I don't go pay for see to ask, eh?
Now that's a good thing.
No, they feel I don't know. I changed my mind.
I'm trying to inspire this woman, and she's just throwing it like that.
I don't think.
Do you ever intend to get like a college degree?
I do want a college degree. I'm trying to see to ask so I can go to FBC, but then I want, and then I pay. I think it's 600 and something to register. I don't know. I don't take a picture everything. Remember now the system. Let's say if you go check. But then count the books, I look the book, I look me and I say, I can't disgrace myself. I'll fail, if I fail for you.
No, but honestly, you seem to be that strong-willed kind of woman who succeeds at everything you put your mind and heart to. Don't you think you can bring that into your education as well?
I think I need to study online. If I go to them pick it, I go fail. They will laugh me. Maybe pick it.
Shine the Godson did it.
Maybe Shine gets sense.
Even though he had all his popularity, he went back, he sat to ask, he went to college, Frabe College, he did his diploma, he got a distinction. And his degree, he graduated with a first class. And
you know what? He died an educated man.
Do you know I'm still in school? I'm at Limpopo University currently. I'm studying a degree.
Where?
Limpopo University of
Limpopo, not a university or anything.
No, that's a Malaysian university in Sierra Leone. So, sweetie, you're never too old for education.
I know, but I really think...
How old are you? In fact, you're not...
I'm turning 32 next month, girl.
Are you in your 60s?
How old are you?
Are you in your 60s?
How old are you? Just ask me, how old are you?
Who's asking the questions here?
How old?
Girl, I am in charge.
I'm older than her. It's just a shame for Toka.
No, but seriously, love, no one is ever too
I
old
want
for
to,
education.
but I already don't go pay. I see the books and everything, but I think studying online would be better because then I can go anywhere because I travel a lot. Then I'll be able to.
That. It makes sense for the kind of job you're doing. Now let's come to the area of where you mentioned earlier that you were raped.
I was raped twice and I almost get raped 3 times. In total, I had a rape encounter 5 times.
Wow. Sweetie, take us through these.
I'm not playing.
I know, we just want to hear the details.
The first one started during the war.
At what age?
I was 14 during the war.
Was it by
That's how I got vaginated, like poof.
Oh my G.
Like seriously, by some guy, I know his nickname was Red Band, but I don't know him. He was a rebel. You know, they come and then they put a gun to your head,
so
and then they rape you and then they're
victims
gone.
of the rebel war.
Yeah.
Raped during the war.
Yeah, I was. I was 14. My mom was really crying, but me, I was crying when it was hurting and I was bleeding. Then like, there was a lady. My mom, there was a lady called SS1 something. She found me and then she took me to her place and cleaned me up. Then she called my mom and told my mom I was raped. And apparently it's supposed to be a big secret. I didn't know. So I came back, I was telling my sister what happened and my mom slapped me across the face like, you should never tell anyone. I was like, I don't know, it's a secret. I just say no more or something happened. So afterwards, everybody knew, and then after the war, it was like, because I was wild, I was mouthy, I was hood. So it was a way for God to get back at me. So then I was just like quiet for a minute because I have been abused, and then girls have so much to say about me, and I was just like, I was feeling hurt. So one day I just decided to say, you know what, I need to get the record straight. So I sit down with all man sit down. So I said, you know what, I was raped, but I was not vaginated. I was not a virgin. I was totally a kolonko.
But was that the truth?
That's the lie. It's a lie. I was nobody even vaginate me, but I had to lie because it was becoming like a weak spot. Everybody was using it against me, so I had to be strong. So I was like, I was a kolonko. I was not a virgin. I was already having sex a lot. So get it out there. Then it was done. That's when online people don't want you to be soft. Just tell them, get out. If you think I'm a horse, so be it.
Really, you're strong, and you know that's a trait of most of the African women. African women are bold, they're beautiful, and we're strong.
Yeah,
that strength is one thing that keeps us going.
I think it's the African in us.
When was the second time you were raped?
The second time I had a boyfriend. There was this guy. He was in FBC. Then I was like from 2. The guy was going to FBC, so I was really feeling his swag. You know those days when they said guys in FBC and in secondary school there's a guy in university. Like, damn, I want to tell all my friends and blah blah blah. And my mom had just died, so it kind of boosted my morale in a way, having a boyfriend that was in FBC, and you know, I was in a bad place, like self-esteem wise. I was down, so I was looking for ways, something, you know,
to build up your.
Yeah, I was 16 by then. My mom had died. It was too much for me. And then I met this guy. Actually, my friend introduced me to him, and then we started to talk. I started buying my cards. You know those cards you buy when the sun shines, love of shining, Sean, Shrey. You know, we used to do that. When you buy them card, that's not 1,000 and they sell them. And then you send to your boyfriend, getting sweet messages then.
I knew about those letters, no date but love in action.
Oh, for
those things.
That's me, y'all. I was sending them to him and I went to visit him. He was living in Wellington. I went to visit him and then he raped me. I told him I don't want to have sex, and then we fought for like an hour. I screamed, I shout. The sad thing is the compound was filled with people. They were cooking. They can hear me, they just don't care. They don't call it rape because I went to his house, but that was rape because I fought for over an hour. I fed that guy, the past the rebel raped me. The rebel raped me, now gone. He said, lay down, open your leg. Down there and God know they we fed for hours. I was tired, so I gave up. It crushed me also. After that, I just walk out. I walk all the way. I can't take taxi, I can't meal.
Have you ever been through therapy after all these your experiences in life?
No, my ex-husband said I should, but I said no. I said I'm black. I just.
Oh my days.
Was like, you need to see a therapist. I said no, give me.
Speaking of ex, how many times have you been married? Twice. What happened to the first husband?
He didn't want a child. We were together for 7 years. He was British. He didn't want a child, so.
And then you wanted a child. Was that the reason for your breakup?
That's the reason. He didn't even want a wife. When we did for 3 years, then I went to Turkey. were together, and then we had to get married because I didn't have documents. They were going to deport me. So it was like, we are going to get married. So I said to him, you know what, we might as well just get married if we're going to get married. Because he told me from the onset, like, he never wanted to get married, he never wanted to have a child. But he was nice. Besides that, he was a great boyfriend. So I was like, fine. He was helping me and stuff. So then we get married. So after that, I thought maybe I can convince him to have a child after. I tried. Like, no. Like, every morning, Zainab, have you taken your pills? I said, I'll forget. He pull out and give me. I said, oh.
Because he didn't want you to get pregnant?
No, he didn't.
Wow. So how did you meet your husband now, your current husband? How did you meet him? How did you guys meet?
What's a nightclub? Oba, that's when I be Oba.
We're not selling about full up Oba now.
I mean, Oba. I met him in Oba. Someone introduced him. When I came back to Sierra Leone in 2012, I was like, I need a boyfriend. I told you, I cannot be single. I always want a boyfriend. I was like, I need a boyfriend.
How you get that thrill or that drive?
I swear, I am so, because I just want attention. I just want someone to call me and say they love me. It's like, oh, I need a boyfriend. I was like, I need a boyfriend. So my friend, they are like, who are you going to date? I said, how? You guys need to. But then they all these other men and they were all up on my business. You need to come one particular guy be like, I need to get private jet. I will tell you after this TV thing. Hey, I believe you.
And so you were falling for him because he said he had a.
Yes, no, hey, because of the private jet. I was like, really, I don't bet so. But that is a private jet where? Is it an escomas and a private jet? Just come down. I said, what?
Anyone does in Sierra Leone.
No, but he told me. He
We
said,
have wealthy people, but
he said to me, I was a JC by then. He said to me, you know, I don't know my kid, I'm not a friend, and the jet they can't pick with you, with the liners and the I was like, oh my God. I was in love. Head over heels. But he was lying. Anyways, so I went to club. My friends, like, they called me. They were out in the club. And then they called me, I went to club, I met this guy. I just shook his hand. I was like, hi, somebody introduced. I was like, hi, nice to meet you. Then I left because no, I don't like club. I can't sleep.
Makes the two of us.
It
makes sense being at the
I swear to God, it doesn't make one sense. It doesn't make sense.
Just look at people dancing.
Why? When the jump down, everybody's sweating. Like, somebody's smoking, somebody's drunk. It's like, no. So I kind of was like, I can't sleep. It gave me a card. It gave me a card to me, Paddy, later give me. Paddy, give me, Paddy, saying for call him. I said, why? Now, man, not saying for call me. Because they said, call him, man, a good guy. So,
be honest, were you crushing on him then? Did you start developing?
I started crushing him. No, that day I just said, I didn't even know what he looks like. But then I call him. Then his voice sounds so nice. You know when a guy has like a guy voice? It's like, yeah, but he was not asking me out. It's like 2 days, don't tell the talk he asked me out now. The third day, now I said, you want to have dinner? I'll pay.
You asked him
Oh, yeah, I did, yeah. Then I said to him,
I'm laughing because this is Sierra Leone where, you know, it's like a taboo, but if it's you first, then whatever.
No, there was young man there. All the men that were there, they were. Yeah. I asked him out and I told him I have only $100, so we cannot go somewhere where we go eat more than $100. He was like, okay. So he took me to one buffalo and they said granite soup. I'm like, you know what's up? Because I only spent about 50,000.
How long have you two been together?
This is the 6th year. We're together for 6 years now. Yeah.
That's been long.
I know. We don't get picking and all that.
So what are your plans now that Chris is around? Are you going to be producing any movies? What's new for you? What's coming up?
I want to produce, there's a new movie I want to do in Nigeria. I want to go there and shoot it, but I'm still trying to get in the money. The money is not complete yet. So I'm still on that. I want to do it so bad. It's all I could think about. Maybe when I go to bed, I'm like, I just wish somebody who just can't give me money to go shoot, but no. So I'm still praying. May God send money.
Making the money here in Sierra Leone from the arts world, it's like almost impossible.
It's almost impossible.
God's got us, girl. Don't worry.
But we're doing this. I tell people all the time. You know. Sometimes when people are so rude to us and they start telling us, "Oh, you this, you that," and they start comparing us to everybody that is in Nigeria or in America. I said it's so unfair. Where people actually support them full flesh and respect them, and we don't get none of that. All we do have is the comparison. It's so unfair.
Sweetie, we'll move past that.
So unfair.
Now, when I see this woman and this baby, it reminds me of Zainab and Chris. Do you suckle him?
I tried to, when I get back to him, the first 3 days, I tried to suckle him, but baby was telling me to come on.
So till now?
No, baby was come on later, but he was not taking it anymore. He was done. He was frustrated and he was over. So we begin getting milk.
So how's your experience been, motherhood, the sleepless nights? Did you experience those?
Yeah, because like when you have a child, you have to feed them every 3 hours. And for the first month, when you give birth to them, like the first 2 weeks or the first month, they're just sleeping. Like, when the picking up be awake. I can go to Akaraja every day, do it first. Yeah, I can put my nose. Oh boy, don't die. Then I say, oh, no diet. I was scared. So, like, I read somebody say they will sleep for 24 hours a day. Like, when you give up, they just sleep. So you have to wake them up every 3 hours and feed them and change them. So I go through the waking up at night every 3 hours. I go through all of that because also I didn't have nanny. I was scared because of all the stories and all the movies. I watched too many movies. I was like, I don't want nanny. I'm going to just try. I tried to wait 2 months. I begin to call my sister. But then I didn't get lost me because my sister, every day, transport to Boku. I said, okay, wait, maybe like a nanny cheaper. So now I do have a nanny. She's great. But yeah, I went through all of that. But the thing is, I enjoy the journey. It's beautiful. And my son, he always smiles. Like when I wake up in the morning, when he wakes up, the first thing he does is smile. He always, oh my God, you should have a child. You will love it.
Oh, sweetie, I would, but when the ring comes first, that's life. You know, there are stages to everything.
Yeah, Female Yana.
Waka, you get for creep for.
Female Yana.
That's it. That's the stage.
Not a young man for you.
This is Zainab Sheriff for you. So yes, it's Zainab Sheriff in the program today. I'm enjoying my time with this girl. There's never a dull moment with Zainab. I'm telling you. Yeah, never a dull moment with Zainab. But I can't take all the time because I have people here and they're also so enjoying Zainab. So I'm going to leave it open to them to ask her their questions or make their comments. But we'll be back in a bit.
Me no chocolate, you are chocolate. Why let me ride on it? Let me take you level 8. We my figure 8. Let me ride on it. Oh, why let me ride on it? Oh, see, let me ride on it. When you coming naughty, you make me whine, make me do the dirty. Eh. Baby, coochie, like all over the bedroom to the pantry. Eh. Boy, me I not go nowhere. Me body, me I give it to you only. Me love it every day, you are ballin'. The way you give it to me, me I fallin'. Sexiness, you I put on display. Your body, me I want no boy, me no darling. Sexiness, you I put on display. Your body, me I want no boy, me no darling. Me no chocolate, you are chocolate. Why let me ride on it? Let me take you level 8. We my figure 8. Let me ride on it. Oh, why let me ride on it? Oh, see, let me ride on it. Tonight you a police officer. Why me ask if arrest me? So just a loose officer. Why won't you undress me?
This thing not so coincidental. Baby boogie to my instrumental. Your body go be me residential. In a Lamborghini no be rental. Hotel residential. Now the red wine when me don't drink it, they do me too. Bad girl me a call it. Now the way you the wine, now the way you the dubby. Y'all spend on me money, and when they give it to you, baby, you go feel like you mental. Oh yeah.
Tonight you a police officer. Why me ask if arrest me? So just a loose officer. Why won't you undress me? Your body me I want no boy, no darling. Me no chocolate, you are chocolate. Why let me ride on it? Let me take you level 8. We my figure 8. Let me ride on it.
Hi everyone, my name is Swat Kouma. I'm so excited to finally meet you, Zainab. Well, my favorite question will be, who is your role model? Because most young people see you as their role model, I for one. So I would like to know, who do you think is your role model?
Well, I have had two role models all my life. My mom is my top role model. I learned so much from her. She's been dead for 14 years now. Up till today, for any decision that I make, if it's an important decision, I always put myself in my mother's shoe. Like, if my mom was alive in a situation like this, what would she do? I always bring her back, so I am still going with her code of conduct. And then Naomi Campbell. If you've ever lived in Europe and modeled in Europe, you know you need Naomi Campbell in your life. I feel like we're so close because there's sometimes, I used to live in a model house. Sometimes it's just so hard being a black model. And for every other black model, like all the black models, we all basically kind of look alike. For the white models, you have one with blonde hair, you have one with brown hair, blue eyes, green eyes. Black models, we're just all black models, dark hair, dark brown eyes. So the market is very tedious, and sometimes the competition is tough. Sometimes you have to bring the inner boss in you, and sometimes I just don't have that. So I have to go and look for Naomi Campbell, and then I would tough up and come back and I'll be like, I'm Naomi Campbell today, don't mess with me.
So you're a success story for us Sierra Leoneans, for the model, for the artist. So I want to know, who are you dedicating all your achievements to?
My country. Baby, everything I do to shine, but not just to shine. I do for my country to shine. That's why I always tell people, I talk about competition. I like to compete, but I don't compete with anybody in Sierra Leone. No artists, nobody in the entertainment industry. And that is not because I feel I'm above them. That is not disrespect. That is just because I cannot compete with my countryman. I'm competing with people outside Sierra Leone, with Africa, with celebrities in Africa, stars in Africa. That's why my level, I'm on that level. So sometimes when I do things, I'm not looking back, oh, I'm in Sierra Leone, I should do it small. I should just do it the way Sierra Leonean will understand it. Because I'm trying to hit Africa. So my competition is there. So when I do stuff, I do it African big, not on this level.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Hello everyone, I'm Janice. I'm Miss Zainab. I'm just curious to know, apart from entertainment, what else are you attached to?
Am I attached to my family?
And so what was your saddest moment? Huh? Your saddest moment?
My saddest moment is, I would say when I lost my mom. I think it's when I realized I've actually lost my mom. My saddest moment would be when I realized that. When I lost my mom, I was 14. I was too young to understand what it means. My saddest moment was after I got married. Like weeks later, I had a big fight with my husband. I was up 3 a.m. crying. And I swear to God, all I needed was my mom. She wasn't there. That's when I realized I am screwed.
So how was your childhood been like? Your childhood days?
It was fun. We didn't have so much. Like I was telling Miss Will here, we didn't have so much. There was not... Financially, we were not rich, but in all other ways, we were wealthy. There was enough love, enough laughter. My mom was very funny. She would always make you laugh. She likes to make fun of people. She would be sitting here, my mom, like, we'll be sitting here and then we'll be congusaing somebody's shoes and we'll be laughing. I took that from her. It's not out of hate, it's just she has to laugh. And if she has to use your shoes to laugh, so be it. So it was fun.
Okay, so among all your other siblings, do you have any favorites for them?
Yeah, I do. We all have our favorites. We are so plenty. It's known like who's everyone's favorite is. My favorite is Baby. Her name is Maria Makome, but we call her Baby. She's my favorite. Actually, she's everyone's favorite. She's just manipulative like that. Everyone loves her. Yeah.
Hi everyone. Hi Zainab Sheriff. My name is Jamila Tuyula, and I have 3 questions for you. The first one I want to ask is, like, we all have our happiest moments, but like I want to know, when was your most happiest moment that you can recall?
When I met my son.
Who was your family mentor? Like, you have anyone in your family you look up to?
My mom. My mom is my mentor. My mom is my blueprint. My mom is everything. She was perfect. If I just go by my mom, nobody will insult me, believe. But sometimes I just go by my dad. That's when people start to insult me.
Okay, my last question is, we all know you're the superstar actress, you're big, you're on top of the level. Like, tell me about your success. So like, I'm sorry, I'm just too excited. Okay. Like, your success, because we all know you, but I want to understand, and I want others to understand the Zainab Sheriff we're all talking about, not the one we hear in the one from you.
Well, if you said to tell about my success, I have movies, I do everything. I think I would say what makes me successful, what is my drive, what has helped me I think it's just like I was saying to Miss Will again. It's just, we talk about just wake up one day and do what you want to do because it's what's pop up in your head. That's what being a true artist is. It's being authentic. And I think it's doing exactly what I feel is right for what I do, for the entertainment, and not do what people want me to do or what they will think I should do. Because, like we said, the fans, sometimes they're fans, but they don't really know why they love you sometimes. They don't know. They keep saying, I love you because of it, but they don't know. Yeah, and if you keep following their path, they'll lose interest because they get bored. You cannot keep doing what people want you to do. You should just do what you want to do. Yeah, that's what makes you unique, actually. You're so pretty.
Thank you. You too.
Hello, my name is Danke Bangoa. Nice to meet you, Zainab Sheriff. Oh. Were you that excited when you do the hit song, Mamena Power?
I wasn't. I didn't know it was a hit song. I did Mamena Power. Everybody keeps saying, oh, the song is so big. I'm like, really? You sure? I didn't know. That's the thing about every musician. I think you don't really know. Sometimes you feel the song is so good, people are going to love it, but then they don't. Sometimes you're like, this is not even that good, but then they love it. You cannot really tell what song is going to be a hit song, but this one, Emerson and everybody else in the room was like, Zainab, this is a hit. I'm like, Apole. And then it's so big, I don't even know what to do with it.
For that song, I'm the biggest fans for that song. I love it.
I'm happy you love it. It's dedicated to every strong woman in Sierra Leone, yeah.
So, who is your favorite artist?
In Sierra Leone? Is it generally or male and female?
General.
Emerson. Oh, I love him. It's not, I love his, Emerson is very focused. Emerson is about music. When Emerson is not in the studio singing, he's writing a song. When he's not writing a song, he's thinking of writing a song. Everything about him is music. I love his focus, and now he just directed it in music. He's a musician. That's what he does, and that's it. That's why he's so successful. So it's very inspiring.
Okay. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Jalai and Miss Zainab, I love you. I like you. You're my crush. Seriously. I wanted to ask you about your dad. I want to know if he's still alive.
He is. He's supposed to be 86. He keeps saying. Well, he said he's 83, and it's been 3 years. So I'm just adding everything up. I think he's 86 now, but he will say he's 83.
Okay. What about your best subjects when you were?
When I was going to school. Technology, oh my God! I used to know how to define that, like, define technology. Hey, I don't forget the definition. Shit! I used to know how to define technology, device, and all those things. I didn't really know them, but I was just good at cramming. So I can say the words, like, with so much confidence, but if you asked me to explain furthermore, I don't know. I used to love it. You're welcome.
Now we have someone we always see on social media posting photos about Zainab Sheriff and giving us updates, and he's Sa. Sa, what's the last name on Facebook?
Sam Memphis.
Sam Memphis. Is that your real name?
No.
Okay, that's just your social media account name.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what's the thing about you and Zainab? Are you obsessed with her? Are you crushing on her? Is she your relative? Or what is it about you and Zainab?
It's all about love.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, she's the best in whatever she does, and I feel like the support she needs. Yeah.
How long have you been following Zainab?
1 year.
1 year. And why do you like, I wouldn't say you like Zainab, why do you love Zainab?
She's the best. Like, let me say, for SL level, she's the best.
But anyway, I wanted to get people to know you.
Yeah.
Like, this is Sa. the guy who's always fighting for Zainab on Facebook. But yeah, keep up the love, yeah?
Yeah.
And it's a good thing. Thank you very much for being on the Phebe Swill Platform.
Yeah.
Zainab, you've received all the love from these people. But then finally, my last question for you for this edition. What's up with you and Sugar Entertainment?
I am the queen of Sugar Entertainment. I'm an artist in Sugar Entertainment. I work with Sugar Entertainment. You know, I sing. We're about to do another song called Lai Lai. I'm about to release it after the Ramadan. I can't wait.
So you're assuring us you're going to be a member of Sugar Entertainment for maybe till forever?
Forever. Okay. That's what I intend to do by the grace of Allah.
Mamina Power, where's your phone? Can we take a selfie? That's what we do here. We take selfies even on the show, but please don't be jealous.
I'm going to keep this.
That's an edge. It's going to be a good picture. Okay. Let's go.
With Latona.
That's how we do it. That's the smile you give when you're aware. Say, Mina di Mamina Power. And that's that's the smile. Thank you, sweetie, for being a part of the program. I appreciate you.
Always nice to be here.
I want to meet Chris sometime soon. I should.
Come and visit him.
He is the celebrity, not you.
I know.
I would. Okay, my darling. Take care. And that's the end of this edition of the Phebe Swill Platform. We've been talking to Zainab Sheriff, Mrs. Hansen, on the Phebe Swill Platform. Thanks for your time and your attention. Cheers. Bye. I am Phebe Swill. My show is called the Phebe Swill Platform, and on my show, we discuss everything human interest issues ranging from entertainment, politics, sports, you name it, that can get you excited and entertained. We discuss it all on the Phebe Swill Platform.
Sugar Entertainment.